I am Mr. Sanjay Kumar Das from Odisha, Cuttack. So today our discussion subject will be parallelogram, rhombus and trapezium. So number one, parallelogram. Parallelogram. Then what is the definition of the parallelogram? Now parallelogram is a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are parallel. Simple. So it is a parallelogram whose opposite sides are parallel. Parallel symbol is like this. You have to know. Like this. This is parallel to this. So it is AB, CD. So AB parallel to DC or CD and AD parallel to BC. Another thing, suppose the angle is number 1, this angle is number 2, this angle is number 3. Let's see what is the relationship between the angles of a parallelogram. The opposite angles are equal. The opposite angles are equal, like 1 is equal to 2, likewise 3, 1 is equal to opposite angles, 1 is equal to 3, 3, next 1 is equal to 3, 2 is equal to 4. So the opposite angles are equal. But you remember, in this case, angle 1 plus angle 2 is equals to 180. Remember, likewise, angle 2 plus angle 3 also 180. Likewise, angle 3 plus angle 4 is equals to 180. Those things you have to remember. So next, we go to the properties of parallelogram. Two diagonal. Remember, they are not equal in case of the parallelogram. They are not equal in case of the parallelogram. But the two diagonal bisect each other. That means this side is equals to this side is equal to this side. Bisecting point is this. So next we come to the formula. So these are the different things about parallelogram. When I take the class of the geometry, we go in detail. Area, number 3. Area of the parallelogram. Area. How to find the area? Suppose it is a parallelogram. Opposite sides are parallel. So this is the height of the parallelogram. This is one height. Also another height is here. This is also another height. These two heights are equal. So these are the height of the parallelogram. Suppose it is length L. So it is L because the opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Opposite angles of the parallelogram are equal. And so the area. So area is equals to, here, area is equals to L into H. So this is the formula of the area. So we move to perimeter. Easy thing, perimeter. Perimeter is equals to 2 whole into L plus B. Perimeter. So this is all about of the parallelogram. Let's come to rhombus. Number 2, rhombus. Remember, rhombus is a quadrilateral whose all the sides are equal. So here is a rhombus. Whose opposite sides are equal, then it is a rhombus. There is a condition also. In case of the rhombus, the opposite angles are equal, but not 90 degree. But in the case of the square, all the angles are 90 degree. In case of the rhombus, all the sides are equal, opposite angles are equal. There are two diagonal here. One is this, one is this. Suppose this diagonal is D1. Suppose this diagonal D2. Suppose D2. So, in case of the rhombus, the area is equal to half of the D1 into D2. Look, this is a diagonal. This is also a diagonal. They bisect each other at right angle. In case of the rhombus, they bisect each other at right angle. Then that is a rhombus. So, this section you look, this one, so total is D1. So this section is D1 by 2. This section is D2 by 2. This is a right angle triangle. The formula of the right angle triangle, it is H. This one, H means this is the side of the rhombus. This is the side of the rhombus. So this square, according to the Pythagoras theorem, plus this square root over is L. This is the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle. From that, the formula arises. Here, L is equal to D1 square by 4 plus D2 square by 4 root over 1 by 4 common. If 1 by 4 is outside of the root over, it is 1 by 2 root over of 1 by 2. This is root over of D1 square plus D2 square. So this is the length of the side of the rhombus. Formula is half root over of D1 square plus D2 square. So it is all about a rhombus. Then we move to trapezium. Trapezium is also a quadrilateral which one pair, a quadrilateral is two pair of sides, which one pair is parallel. Very much clear. So trapezium is like this. This is a trapezium. Which one pair is parallel. This pair is parallel. This pair, these two pair are not parallel. So this is the height of the trapezium. This is also the height of the trapezium. It is 90 degree on the base. It is 90 degree on the base. So what is the formula of the area of the trapezium? Suppose. So area of the trapezium. Suppose this is A, this is B, this is H. Area is half into A plus B, or sum of the two parallel sides into H. This is the formula of the trapezium. Formula, area of the trapezium. So next, the other formula is trapezium. Number 2. Suppose this is the midpoint. This is the midpoint of the unparallel lines. If we join these lines, so this is this line. This is A plus B by 2. So what is the another formula of the area of the trapezium? Now, area of the trapezium is equal to half into the distance between the midpoints of the two unparalleled lines. Two unparalleled lines. This one, suppose xy, this one, into h height, half the distance between the midpoints of the two unparalleled lines into height is the area of the trapezium. These two formulas are required in the commutative. So, the quadrilateral concept is completed. So, in this class, I will discuss some relationship between the quadrilateral figures. So, these are the most important questions for the exam point of view. Question is very silly, but the student is wrongly attached. So, MB, note. So, this is the comparison. Comparison between the quadrilaterals. Most important point these are. You have to remember, you have to know these points. Number one, a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square, right? You have to remember this. Number two, a square is a rhombus, but a rhombus is not a square. But here the question may alternate. How? Suppose the question asks, if all the angles of a rhombus is 90 degree, then it is a square. Right? To remember this, these are the important points. Number four, a rectangle is a parallelogram, but a parallelogram is not a rectangle. If all the angles of a parallelogram is 90 degree, then it is a rectangle. The last point is, all the bounded figure is a quadrilateral, right? So these are the important points you have to remember for the exam point of view mainly. So the quadrilateral is completed today. So after class I shall discuss about the circle. 1 2D is left. This is circle, semicircle. So these are the circle is very easy chapter. So we come to the next class about the circle. If you like the video, you subscribe, like and share. Thank you.